Hi, everybody. So I told you that I was going to record a short explanatory video for this week 6 short writing, the source evaluation for two sources. Um, so you are going to choose two sources, and I want you to use Academic Search Complete via the UC library to find sources that you may use that you think you may use for your research argument essay. So if you click onto Academic Search Complete and you log in from home or wherever you might be with your UC credentials, this will take you to Academic Search Complete. And then you would just type in your topic. So for example, right? Medical marijuana, and then it will list a whole bunch of different sources for you. Um, of course, you should have watched the video on academic search, how to narrow things. So if you want to find something within the last 5 years or 4 years, let's put in 2020. You can narrow the publication date and find things that have been published within the last 4 years. There are also videos, which may or may not be a source that you want to use. It's really up to you, but a lot of these are academic journals. Um, you don't have to limit yourself to academic journals, although there's a lot written about it, but then we have a periodical as well, right? So to access that information, you can click on the PDF. If you click on the link next to the number, it's just going to take you to some informational page, right? That's not really what you want. Instead, you want to click on the full text, um, and it will show up as a PDF for you. And then the wonderful thing about using these library databases is that you can then pull a citation. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which one of these is the citation. It might be this one. Yeah. So if you click on the icon that's a paper, then it gives you a list of the variety of citations. You will just need to scroll down to find MLA 9th. And then you would simply highlight, copy, and paste that citation into your document. Likewise, you can also email the citation as well as the PDF to you. You would just put your email address in there, and then over here for the citation, you want detailed citation, that's up to you. But again, you would scroll down to find MLA 9th and then click send. You can also print the article, save it to your Google Drive, save it to a folder that you have on the UC servers, the link to it, all sorts of different things, right? So this would be the link, the permalink to the article itself. So that's using Academic Search Complete. So the next thing that you need to be able to do is to download and save the source evaluation worksheet, which is linked here. If you open it up, this will open up the PDF. There's nothing you can do here. You cannot click on anything, so it's kind of useless. What you need to do is then click on the download link, right? That will download it to your computer and provide you with a clickable information sheet. So when you download it, you want to save it to your computer, right? So we have source evaluation, right? So it's opened up on your computer, and now you have your source to work with. So it's going to ask you questions like, is the information relevant to my work? Well, hopefully it is, right? Maybe yes, right? Yes, it's relevant. Strong yes, maybe yes. Is it up to date? Maybe not, right? How much does the source help me learn? Information just repeats things I already know, or information changes the way I look at the issue or brings up new questions? Maybe yes. And then it asks you about the main claim or the argument, what evidence is used in support of the argument. So again, you have read through the article or your source, and This does not use any evidence to support the argument. So you would just type in there, what expertise does the author have? They are developmental psychologists. Okay, and how could you use how I would use the source? Possibly just for background information. Students and college educated. So you would just, it would ask you how you're going to use it, include the correct MLA citation for the source. So if I had kept that citation, you could have just copied and pasted it into your, this isn't a good citation, this is just a hyperlink. I don't want to see just hyperlinks. So if you need to go in and go to citation machine to pull a citation, that way you have that citation already done. And then the last question is, who is the intended audience? Once you finish filling that out, you need to save it. So let's see, download, I don't know, with your changes, right? Download with your changes, and then make sure that you save it with a document, source evaluation 1 with your last name, right, as a PDF. And make sure you put it in a folder where things would make sense for you, right? So here I have a folder just for this class. So I would put it there, right? Again, you could then fill out another one, right? And then again, you would download it and save it as one of your sources, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Download and save the source evaluation worksheet to your computer, then fill it out for 2 potential sources. Make sure that you're clicking that download at the top of the preview screen, or click the arrow next to the document link to save the document as your computer. So again, the important step here is after you fill out the worksheet for one source, you need to save it or download it as a document with a name that's different than the file name. That way, when you go back to do the second one, you have a completely fresh worksheet that you can fill out for your second source. To save a document, choose the Save As option instead of Save. Then you can rename the document. I suggest, as you saw in my example, saving each of your filled in worksheets as source 1 or source evaluation 1 with your last name, right? Upload both of those files in the assignment submission area. So if I click and change this as view for student, oh, I don't have I don't have this open yet. So let me open the module real quick for purposes of making things easier for us. Here we go. Now, once again, you should be able to see this as student. Start assignment, upload file, then it goes into your course, right, or your files in your computer. Then I have that one, and then you would then click on add another file, right, and you would choose another file to upload. Hopefully, yeah, and then submit assignment. Hopefully you have them both done, right? So you want to make sure that you're not uploading 2 of the same things. That will just cause a lot of unnecessary back and forth with either comments or emailing. So make sure that you have 2 sources, that they have 2 different names, that you fill out 2 separate worksheets, 1 for each. Each source, of course, is worth 5 points. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit more clear. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.